Listen vision. DC's #1 recording studio.
Hey people, welcome. This is your girl over here, UStyle Magazine Live Radio. I hope you guys have had an amazing weekend. I am here again to help you guys get your week started. Shout out over there to, shout out to Marcus Jones, Glay Adams. Who else was over there? Tony Wolf. Who else I had over there? Monique Bell. Man, y'all rock today over there at Boxer Size. I am so grateful that you guys asked me to come again. We had a ball with you guys, although I did not do any working out today. I had my Uggs on and I was nice and warm. These old bones are too old to be out there working with y'all. The last time I worked out with you guys over there, it literally took me 2 days to recover. My body ached so bad. So, Glay, I wasn't fooling with you today, but, darling, you looked amazing as usual. And I love the energy that you guys are giving out over there. Great way to start out the new year. So whenever you all are doing something over there, please make sure you reach out to us again, and we will be there, I promise you. I want to say thank you again to all of my supporters. Again, thank you to my sponsor, Mr. Miles Rawls over there at the Goodman League. You know I love you. You are so appreciated. You are one of the first sponsors that stepped up and held your girl down, so I appreciate it. I want you guys to stay tuned. I have an awesome guest with me today. I have the world-renowned blogger and journalist, internationally known, the Media Prince. So I am so grateful and honored to have him with me today. So we are going to get all up in his head and find out what's going on with him. So I want you guys to stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We're going to take just a quick break and get all situated up here, and I will be right back with some great stuff for you. I'll see you guys in 2 shakes. All right. Hey, y'all. Welcome back. This is your girl over here at UStyle Magazine Talk Radio. I'm sitting here with my amazing guest who came on in the building with your girl, the Media Prince.
Hey.
Hey, hey. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I want to thank you for having me.
I thank you for coming. You know, I've been trying to catch you. I've been trying. You busy. You all over the place.
What a good way to bring in a new year.
That's right. Yes, bringing in strong, right?
Exactly.
I love it. I love it. So how are you?
Blessed. Feeling
Awesome.
very, very blessed.
Very good.
Can't complain. Just
Very
enjoying
good.
life at this particular moment.
New Year starting off great.
New Year starting off wonderful.
I love it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I love it. I love it. So you are considered an international journalist and blogger.
Yeah.
Award winning. Let's not forget about that. Award winning. How does it feel?
It actually feels kind of weird, honestly, because I try not to think of it or dabble into the world so hard, like far as the awards and all that. I just
Right.
make sure I stay loving what I do.
Exactly.
So that it always stays, I'm always hungry.
Exactly.
Versus, getting caught up with, I'm the media prince.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. So how did you get your start in all of this?
So I started, writing went back all the way to college. So I had internships. This one I wrote under my government name. And I would write for HBCU Buzz, Washington Post, worked for a few magazines in Charlotte and here in D.C.
Oh, awesome.
Then I started writing with Urban Informer and doing some stuff for 93.9 and stuff.
Okay.
And everybody has a niche, though.
Right.
Of who they want you to write about.
Right.
If you're a mainstream person, they want to hear this. They want to see this. They don't want to see the up and coming. Every now and then I can slide somebody in, but
Exactly.
I say, I need to create a platform where up and coming people can come in.
Right.
That's the jam right there too. Whatever that was. That sound like the new Cardi B.
I was trying to screenshot your website.
I love it. Okay.
And then I just said, let me just create a platform where I could put, some up and coming talent on there. Especially, it's a lot more up and coming talent that sounds better than what's being shoved down our throats on the radio.
Exactly.
Or better fashion stylists, better, hairstylists, better makeup artists that need to be put on versus,
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
That's how the Media Prince came to be.
I love it. So, because I noticed that you have a special love for DMV as far as artists.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, what brought all of that on? Are you originally from D.C.?
I am. I'm originally
Okay.
from D.C. And it started here first. I just wanted to put on the DMV artistry.
Exactly.
I wanted to put that on first because we're so much talent and
Yes.
dumpness here.
I agree.
Of course, I'm hoping we come to a place where we understand more of how great our city is in
Right.
the artistry world.
Right.
But I wanted to expose more of that because we see people from Atlanta, we see people from New York,
Exactly.
but it's a nice field here
Exactly.
that needs to be seen.
Exactly. So you cover not only artists, you cover
Ooh, fashion.
a genre of people,
anything
right?
that has an artistry in it, where
Okay.
I can feel your artistry, your passion, what you had in it, the art in what you do. Is welcome on the site.
Exactly. Exactly.
Can't wait to get your spotlight on the website, son.
Hey, let's do it. Let's do it. You are amazing. So let me ask you this. What has been the most, who have you interviewed that has completely wowed you?
Okay.
Because I've looked through all of your social media, and you have had the opportunity to sit and talk with, like I said, a plethora of people. So who have you sat across from that has wowed you, like that had you in awe?
Rico Nasty was one.
So you about to name all these people out, and who is Rico? Who's Rico Nasty?
She's from here. She's a dope. She signed. I want to say she signed to. I don't want to mess the label up, but she is signed to a label. I gotta remember what it is. I don't remember, but
Okay.
she's signed. She's from here, and she's doing great. She has a nice following. She has great numbers. She's doing really, really well. She's like our little female Uzi Vert from
Okay.
the DMV.
Okay.
She wowed me. She was really nice to talk to, and get to see in her mind, the part where people don't get to tap into and talk about,
Right,
like that
right.
creative side. When you can see the
Exactly.
sparkle in their eye of why they like what they
Exactly.
do. She was one. Let's see, Fat Trail was one. That was just recent too.
I was gonna say, recently sat down with him.
and I was actually like, wow, like the brother's smart. So it's just
Exactly.
like you hear him talk and you don't realize how smart and creative this guy is,
Right.
and how his music really means to him, and it really has a message. So
Exactly.
that was one, and probably Nicole Ari Parker. That was it.
Oh,
Them three was
cool.
like the two.
Exactly. So how do you determine who you're going to sit down and talk with? I mean, do they more so come to you? Do you reach out to them?
They either hit this lovely young lady, Sandra, just one PR.
Yes, she's awesome. I love her.
They either hit
Yes.
they either hit my manager AP, or they end up in my email. Then
Exactly.
I'll immediately forward it to
Right.
them and be like, okay, what's your thoughts? And then educate me and be like, hell yeah, we're doing this. We're even so replying back.
Exactly. I love that. So you do have a background in journalism.
Yes, that's
You
what I
do.
got my degree in.
Exactly.
One of 'em.
Exactly. So do you find yourself constantly trying to, tap into your skills as far as trying to, work on your skills? Like what keeps your vision?
What keeps my vision, I think that makes me like it the most, is learning new skills in new different ways. Like just studying different people's writing,
Right.
and just seeing what ways I can revamp my stuff. How I can make my writings feel like, okay, you can really envision what I'm talking about. And just questions, just wanting to know more about other people.
Exactly.
Allows me
Exactly.
to understand how I want to write more, and what flow I want to put it in as a viewer, learning about this person. How would I want to
Exactly.
write it to where
Exactly.
I completely understand who they are and get what they talking about.
Exactly. So you do, now I know that you do writing, and you also have the Prince TV.
Well, that's coming up soon.
Because I was looking at that. So what's
yes,
going to be going on with that?
The Prince is Here. TV series is coming out later this year.
Okay.
Then it just details the life about the media prince and the daily activities that goes on behind the scenes.
Okay.
And then it also lets you see my team. Like,
So is it sort of like a reality?
Yeah,
type?
you
Oh,
can call it
cool.
docu-reality, yeah. And it just follow us around and seeing the backside of the DC nightlife, and who's who and what it takes to
Exactly.
and how quick you got to drop stuff and get here and get there.
Exactly.
So
I love it. I love it. So you have tons and tons of followers everywhere. So, like, what are some of the places that you have actually reached outside of the
of
DMV?
here,
Yeah.
UK, Germany, Australia, China, Brazil. Actually, somebody had just wrote on here and was saying hi from Brazil.
Hey,
Hello.
Brazil.
Hello to Brazil. So it's just but I don't like it's still weird, like, like, because it'll notify me, hey, somebody's from this country, and I'm like,
Exactly.
and some of the countries I gotta Google because I'm like, what is that?
Like, right.
But it's just still, it feels good. But I just try to just see it and then keep going, keep working. That
Exactly.
way you don't get caught into it.
Exactly. So what inspires you the most with what you do?
With what I do, the gateway that it does for others.
Right.
When I see people working together, and I've opened up an outlet for people to learn about somebody else's artistry,
Exactly.
and then knowing that I'm helping people their dreams fruition.
Right. Right.
That's what I think. Yeah, that's the sparkle right there.
I love it. So just seeing the enthusiasm that they have
Right.
for what they do, I think I know for me that keeps me inspired and keeps me going. Just to see the enthusiasm that they have for what they do, and what they bring, just kind of keeps me inspired and to continue doing what I'm doing.
Exactly.
I love it. So let's take a quick break.
Yeah.
Give us 1 minute, you guys. We're just going to take a quick commercial break or whatever you want to. We're going to call it a music break. And let's see if we can pull up some of that Cardi B that the Media Prince started bouncing his
Yeah,
head.
no,
too.
that's a.
See
She
if we can-
definitely.
let's
That
see
was
if
a
we can-
remix that needed to be
Yes.
remixed.
Is that the one that she did with
Bruno Mars.
Yes, that's a hot one. That's a hot one. So let's just take a very quick music break, and we will be right back. You guys don't go anywhere. This is your girl over here at UStyle Magazine Live Radio with the Media Prince in the building, and we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Hey, you guys, welcome back. This is Bridget Davis, of course, over here at UStyle Magazine Talk Radio. I'm sitting here with the Prince himself, the Media Prince. Thank you guys for staying with us. We got some more great interview coming up. So you are, in my opinion, you are a brand yourself. Yes, and I think that is awesome because I know, when people see you, I know when I saw you over at the award show, when I saw you, I'm like, oh, that's the Media Prince. Like, it was like, forget about everything else that you have going on, but you, the brand yourself.
Oh, thank you.
Is what people recognize. How do you make sure you maintain your brand, you, the brand?
So, definitely a lot of hard work from this crazy ladies. It's just one PR. We just make sure that I stay Media Prince, and then to be quite honest, my everyday is not too far off from the Media Prince. To be honest, like this is me. Just like to make sure I'm always suave,
Right.
always cool and collected, always ready to talk to people, always personable.
Right.
That's it. Make sure when I come out, I look like the Media Prince.
Because that's what I was going to say. Now, you are famous. Every time I see you, you got a nice slick headpiece on. Is that part of your brand?
That's become the brand.
Yes.
And the funny thing is, I had just wanted to try, I have really wanted to get a fedora anyway because I started like, dang, I wonder how that look on me. Probably nice.
Right.
So then I put it on, and then I think I went to a few events. Everybody was like, dang, Media Prince, that's a nice fedora. And then it kept getting more and more attention on it. So
Exactly.
then I bought a few more, and then I was switch. Then as soon as they see the hat, oh, they're gonna Media Prince.
That's right. That's your signature.
Then it's also brought arisen my eye to love a different plethora of hats. So like when I can go in the store, and it brings like me and my grandfather. That's something that we can go in, because they.
Aww.
He has an amazing taste in fedoras, so it's like we could connect on that. And
Exactly.
You know, I mean, you think you cool, pops? And he be like, "What? I told you all this." But you know, it's a nice little outlet. That's definitely a become. You got to make sure you can't leave out without my fedora. I feel naked if I don't have it.
Exactly. I love that. I love that. So I know that, you know, you do a lot of work, obviously, in the D.C. area, you know, with D.C. artists and so forth. Do you find it hard to continue to grow your brand in the D.C. area? Do you know?
That's funny you asked that, too, because me and my publicist and my manager have this talk all the time. It's like just when I feel like it's time for me to, you know, leave here and, you know, another level of opportunities come to my way here. So it's like another platform or another tier that I go into here. Then I'm like, well, okay, let's see how this plan out now.
Exactly.
And it's just like, it's making me always wonder too, is this the Lord telling me that you have a way of taking over this whole city in a different way?
Exactly.
And then move on from that, because make sure this is like your complete base.
Exactly.
And it seems like each time I'm getting ready to leave, I meet a whole new set of people and a whole new door opportunities come over. Then it's like, well, dang, okay.
Right.
Let's see how this is about to ride out. Then another one comes when that's so it's like, yeah. And I've been afforded to still travel, go different states, get all my work done, and still come home.
Exactly.
And then if I need to go work outside of here, I can go work outside and then just come right back home.
And come back home, exactly. I know I've been to several, you know, states, and I know that there's no place like home.
Right.
You know, the DMV, there's no place like home. You know, so if you had the opportunity to go somewhere else outside of the DMV, where would you go?
Outside of the DMV, okay, it's 3 places, and that's because I had a lot of events in these 3 places this year, and I stayed each place for a nice amount of time to where I could see life being nice. New York, Atlanta, and definitely LA.
Oh, okay, cool. So did you like LA?
I loved LA. It's just and the thing about LA, it's like it's really similar to DC. Like, you know how you can move here and feel like nothing is happening, but once you get into the know,
exactly,
it's stuff happening all the time.
Exactly.
And so I was like, yeah, I could definitely get into that world and just take it over.
Right. I think that is great. So I know I'm going to go off the chart here for a second.
Okay.
Since this is the playoff season.
Okay.
I saw somewhere where you are a Cowboys fan.
I am.
What you think about your boys?
I'm always going to have them highly in my head.
Okay.
You try to put me in a bag, okay? What I will say is, my Cowboys fans and to all Cowboy haters, we will rise. Through the time of hate, we will rise. And you got to win some, you got to lose some. But see, we keep our head above water. We don't even throw salt on the other teams, but you see all the other teams seem to just come at us. But you know, you just got to rise above.
You know what? You know, one thing that I have noticed, you know, during all of the NFL seasons when they come up is, as bad as people hate the Cowboys, they're always tuning in.
Exactly. Exactly. And the sad part is they'll tune in just so they can root for the other team. I'll sit there and be like, oh, for real? I mean, it ain't even no...
Now, I mean, I'm not a Cowboys fan, but I have noticed that a lot of Cowboy haters, they will tune into the game, even though they can't stand the Cowboys,
That's a goal I want to interview. I want to interview the whole team as a whole. We just set up a whole rack of benches just on the field, and media persons just sitting right there talking, and it's like...
Oh, I love that. Okay.
Any other person on the team could just walk up and answer that question and say who they are.
Well, Miss PR1, you got to hook that up.
Then get the coach. I want to talk to the coach, and I want to talk to the PR that's making it happen over there, too.
Right.
Interview them, getting their mind frame, the art behind what it is they do. That'd be dope.
So, you know what? And it's funny because you just answered my next question. Like, what would be your dream interview? Cowboys.
That's one. But, the overall dream interview that's going to happen very soon. Nicki Minaj.
Really?
That's the interview that's gonna make me like,
oh my goodness.
I might just be smiling the whole day. They be like, dang, his mouth is just on straight smile.
Yes.
Really.
Like having the opportunity to interview her, give me one of the most important questions that you would ask her? Like, what is something that you have to know?
What's your thought process like? Like, how do you come up, your career, man, how do you come up with such great moves?
Right.
To where whatever you do is a win.
Right,
However you move is a win. At times where you supposed to be out the game, you be in it hard, heavy. That's all. That's all. I just need to know what's that like?
Exactly.
What is that word like?
For her.
Exactly. That's probably it. I would like to add that to Kanye too.
Okay.
Like, what's that creative world like to where you just still remain no matter what is through towards you, how do you still rise above and still put out
You know, it was something that I saw around Christmas time with Kanye West, and they were talking about the Christmas gift that he gave Kim. And I thought it was very, very creative, and I just like, what made him think of something like that? But they said that he gave her like several different items. One, he gave her a Netflix.
Yep.
Like something from Netflix. He also gave her something from Disney.
Yep.
He gave her a pair of Adidas socks. And then there was one more item that he gave her. But along with those items that he gave her, he also gave her like shares of stock in those particular companies. I thought that was absolutely amazing.
That was also absolutely amazing. And he set the bar really high for us regular guys.
Yes.
Break it down a little bit, please, brother. Because we can't all just go out here foreign some of these ladies' stocks.
Yes.
But
I thought that was so cool the way he set it up, though. I thought that was so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
She probably threw it on him that whole night.
Exactly. You know what? No, what'd you say? The whole night.
The whole night. He just made her rich, though.
Exactly.
Hey, you richer.
So what college did you come out of?
I went to Johnson C. Smith University.
Really? Exactly. I was going to say North Carolina.
So you know a little bit. You know how great that feels? Because a lot of people be looking at me with the...
No.
You can see them trying to cue it in their face like... Waiting to see if they're going to throw out some mystery states and they be like, oh, yeah, you knew about that.
No, I know several people that went there.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so I know exactly where it is. Exactly. I know, but you're not from there though.
No, but I stayed like a year and a half there afterwards.
Right.
Okay. I still had a nice fan base there too from living in that city.
Oh, awesome.
And interning all around and working there. I could add that to where I could see I could live at too, Charlotte. I can go back to Charlotte.
You think so?
Yeah,
it's a nice. No disrespect to Charlotte residents and the Charlotte audience, but I stayed in Charlotte for like 3 months, and I just thought it was the most boring place. Oh my God! Yeah, I did.
You gotta wake them up to UStyle.
Well, you know what? At the time, I wasn't doing UStyle, but I was so bored there.
But see now, that's what I would say. I think now that we got something going on.
Right.
Taking this there.
Right.
We're breaking that whole life, and you be like, oh, damn, I didn't took over the city by accident. Just going to event to event, and now people want to know who I am and want to be on my stuff. So, yeah, you can probably go down there and take it over.
Exactly. I love it. So, I know that I saw you, one of your photos on your Instagram that you had the opportunity, you were with, I think it's Deborah Lee.
Oh, yeah, that's when we I had to cover the BT Awards early last year. Exactly.
So were you able to pick her brain a little bit while you sat there with her?
Because the funny thing is we were at one of the fashion shows for the BT Experience, and we were sitting here, and then I looked up, and she was sitting down, like getting in her seat, and her seat was directly across from me. So I'm looking like, and then she sees me, and she says, and I was like, and then she says. So I was like,
it. Yes, I love it. I love it.
I said, just went to go talk to her, told her who my name was. She said she liked my name. She said she looks forward to us talking soon. I was like, very soon.
I love that.
Soon. I didn't want to pick. I could pick a little bit here and there, like, how is everything?
Right.
How does it feel? And she, we talk like that, but the show was really getting ready to start. But just being able to get that moment, she was like, let's take a picture. Come on.
Exactly.
Made her girlfriends get up so I could sit down. I said, well, excuse me.
Fix your fedora a little bit.
Well, that was a nice moment. It was like a surreal moment, like, whoa.
Exactly.
It's one of the moments where you could skip over it because you don't even think it really happened until you look and you're like, oh,
Exactly.
I really took this picture.
Exactly. So what do you owe your success to?
God.
Awesome.
Literally, like, man, oh man. And I tell people it's funny how when you find out what you're supposed to do, doors will open very easy because he'll show you that's exactly what you're supposed to be doing.
Yes,
so stuff that you'll wonder, like I say for Cardi B, it's a success story. She's supposed to be doing that. That's why the blessings is coming easy.
Right.
She's
Exactly.
supposed to be doing that. The Lord will bless you when you find your purpose. He'll open the doors to where you driving and cruising in.
Exactly.
And the haters come like, why he winning? Because this win was made for me.
This is the lane. Exactly.
And that's what I owe it all to, for real. That, you know.
Exactly. So at what point did you
team.
realize in your
My
team?
too. He blessed me with that team.
What a great team.
Great team.
Great team. And having a good team behind you means a lot.
A lot, because, Lord, a great team gets your head focused.
Right.
And smacks your hand when you out of whack and just gets you back on course. So, yeah, they God sent too, because, Lord, you be needing some help sometimes.
So at what point did you realize this was your lane?
When I actually, it wasn't until recently that I, and then still now I'm finding out like I'm really supposed to be doing this. When I sit back and realize all the opportunities and the places I've worked and the works I've put out. Right. I'm like, wow, I don't even think it was until like recently, like when I say recently, like last year, where I sat back and was just like, wow, I was writing for this person and then my work was here. And like, dang, I met this person. And then like, you don't put it together like, dang, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Then it went back into even college too when my senior paper got selected for the graduate conference in Boston, leaving from Charlotte. And I was up there with like highfalutin, you know, like
exactly.
They wrote 38 pages, you know, they know the thesis on top of the thesis next to the new thesis with the future thesis.
Right.
And so we were at the reception and they were like the winner top poster board presentation because I had to put my senior paper in a board form and explain my paper in visual form.
Oh, okay.
And they were like, I mean, I can say my name. My name is nice. They was like, Langston Vincent. And I was like, just sitting at the table. I'm like,
right.
Yeah, they was like, everybody was looking like, I was like, hey, but then I didn't even put that into perspective till I got here. Like that was from writing.
Right.
And talking to people and interviewing people and giving them the know of something. And I'm like, wow, I've been doing this for a while and I didn't realize
exactly.
it.
So exactly how long have you been doing this?
That's say
without not trying to make you tell your age.
Oh no, I'm still young 20-something. Right. I started probably it's been about 6 years, and then on my own thing, it'll be 3 years next month.
Exactly.
So working on some things too for it'll be 3 years next month, but I'm gonna do something for my 3-year anniversary period later this year. So it's gonna be
great.
Something real nice. This year is gonna be more of what the Lord got for me.
Exactly.
I'm not going to limit anything. I'm just going to go where He wants me to go. Map it out like that.
Exactly. Do you find it hard making sure that you make the right decisions to help you continue to grow? Like, because I know that you have a lot of opportunities that come your way. Do you find yourself having to turn down some opportunities because they don't quite fit
you know what's funny?
Your criteria?
And not trying to sound cliche, an opportunity will show itself to me if it's meant for me. Like I'm not saying it like that's really how it has happened so far. Like opportunities, and it'll come into me to where if it comes once, then it comes twice, and it comes 3 times. I'm like, okay, there's a reason I keep saying this. Let's see it, and then I go for it, and it'd be like, damn, and that has led me to 3 more.
Exactly.
So literally, it'll just come to me straight, like literally. I just make a prayer I make a prayer every week of what just Lord, just put the blessing that you're ready for me to go on.
Right.
And allow them to be shown to me when you're ready for them to show to me. And
Exactly.
if I get an email, then I send it to my publicist or my manager. They'll do their research.
Right.
And then come back to me like, oh, yeah, this is really big. Like, this is big. And I'm like, okay, bet.
Let's do it.
That's my answer. Here we go. Let's get it.
Yeah, exactly. I think that is great. So what was your New Year's resolution?
My New Year's resolution was To go this year, to go where the Lord has for me to go. And that's literally like I said, I could plan all I want to. I can map out all I want to. And if he don't want me to go that way, then I didn't plan.
The door is not going to open, right?
I didn't plan for complete opposition. So literally I made it. The goal for this year is to follow the Lord's goal.
Exactly.
So let's see where he take us this year.
That's right.
And like, just go. Don't ask no questions, because everything, if it's meant to happen, he maps out. Literally, he'll map out a way for it to happen out for you.
Exactly. So I guess that takes care of my next question, because my next question was, what's next? What's in store for you, 2018?
So we got the talk show. I got my talk show with my two co-hosts, D. Scott, Tay Goodwin. It's called the Run Up Talk Show. It's gonna be season 3.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we have 2 seasons now. You can go find that. That's the Run Up Talk Show. And season 3, we're about to switch it into a whole new gear. It's going to feel like a first season to people.
Okay.
Because the way we're coming out is going to be this is the season that's going to be the breakout season. But, it's going to be season 3 for us.
Exactly.
Then I have my reality show coming out later this year. More plethora of interviews coming out this year. Different shows to attend this year. You'll just see a lot of new deals coming this year. Good. Just a lot of good stuff. The Lord is just taking me.
I can tell, because I can see this big smile on your face. You got some stuff going on. I love it.
It's just, just accepting it and let's go.
That's right.
Get it.
Exactly. So anybody that wants to get into the field of journalism, you have a lot of bloggers that are on the scene, and I know that you are also classified as a blogger as well. So what advice would you give anyone that wants to follow this path as far as blogging and mainstream, I want to say, blogging and journalism?
Find your niche and write for your niche.
Right.
Don't write to compete against anything. Don't write to attract someone else's following. Write what you like to write about.
Exactly.
Because there are people just like you that want to read what you're writing about. So they're going to come. Exactly. And don't rush for when they come. Because you can be writing for 3 years and not get nothing. And then on your 4th year, you get 800,000 subscribers out of nowhere just from a brink of you putting out a story. So that's what I tell them. Just write for you and make sure you like what you write about. And don't be pressed to always write. Right. It's your blog. Write when you want to write.
Exactly.
And they're going to just feed off that.
Exactly. So how can everybody reach you?
You can follow me at The Media Prince. And then that's Prince, Prince. You can find me there on all social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. Then you can always email my publishers, Sandra, that's Sandra, at justonepr.com, or themediaprintemanager@gmail.com. And, and then you can DM me too, don't beat me up if I answer a week or 2 later. But trust me, I do take time when I have it to check, because there's some good talent out here that I don't miss out on.
Exactly.
Especially if somebody I'm like, they were in my DMs and I did let
you
this
missed
go.
it.
So yeah, I check it. And then just, that's it. Just make sure that when you're coming to me, you're serious about your craft.
Exactly.
And you're serious about working. Because I'm all about people that takes their craft seriously.
Exactly.
So if they look like you and package together like you, I want to work with them.
All right. Now, what did we need to put some stuff down on paper. I love it. So again, thank you for joining me. This has definitely been a pleasure. I definitely wish you great things in 2018, and tell about how excited you are that you have some amazing things coming your way, and I look forward to seeing them all.
And I'm excited for what the UStyle is getting ready to open up a lot of doors for people.
I hope so. I hope so.
Won't God hope it. We already claiming it.
That's right.
So this year we about to win all together.
That's right. We're going to win together.
We started the beginning of the year talking about our wins together.
That's right.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
I love it. So again, you guys, I want to thank my special guest today, the Media Prince, for joining me over here at the UStyle Magazine Talk Radio. You guys have been amazing. I appreciate you staying with me. My boy over here is going to be doing some amazing things, and hopefully I can hook up with him and do some amazing things with him. So make sure you guys continue to follow me on all of my social medias. Of course, I'm on Facebook. UStyle Magazine Talk Radio. Also, my personal Facebook page as well is open as well, which is Bridget UStyle Mag Davis. I'm also on Twitter and Instagram at UStyle Magazine. And also make sure that you guys are subscribing to my YouTube channel. Again, there you'll be able to find all of my previously recorded broadcasts, and my YouTube channel is UStyle Magazine. So you guys make sure you stay connected. Holla at your girl. I'll be out and about in the city. I'll be over there this Saturday with the beautiful young lady over there at the Perfume Chick. We'll be checking out her new digs over there. So you guys make sure that you tune in. Stay tuned. We're going to see all about her beautiful establishment that she has over there. And I will see you guys again next Sunday. Same time, same station over here at Listen Vision Live. I'll see you guys then. Have an amazing weekend. I love y'all. Stay warm. Peace.
Yeah, stay warm.